Have you ever thought to yourself, the, the fix is in? And I don't mean like, the refs. I mean like Pete Rose level fix. Like there is a human being manipulating strings right there, as close to the game itself as, let's say, a manager. What else? And I'm trying to give Rob Thompson the benefit of the doubt here, but what else could possibly be the reason that he would pull a guy with 76 pitches into a game, 73, pitches into a game, fifth inning, where he's pitching a no-hitter? You think it was a cool story that Josh Palacios hit that home run on his birthday to win the game. Great. Some other great stuff that happened around the diamond, but you might have missed one of the biggest tells that everything we bet on is WWE level. I mean, honestly, what else could be the reason? Welcome in. We got a lot to get to, not a lot of time to do it. All right. So I'm here with you. You're here with me at Shander Show, as you know. Follow along. Also on YouTube, thumbs up, subscribe. We've got a lot of stuff here below, including what's going on at BetMGM. So what I'd love to start with, we're going to bang through a bunch of stuff, home run plays right away. Now, as far as BetMGM, just to show you what's happening here, $1,000 up, maybe $10, what have you. Your first bet, I'm going to give you this freebie right here, right off the bat. I'm going to hit you with some home run plays, some NRFI plays. We'll build a parlay. Here's a freebie. All right. You can put 50 up to 1,000. 1, 2, 3, 4. All the way up to that. If it misses, you get it right back. You get whatever you put in right back into your account. What if it hits? What if it hits? Well, you've just tripled, in this case, doubled your money. Bang, a lot. 2-1 back to you. Wow. Just a freebie for you, okay? Just one right off the jump here. Let's begin, because I think we look at a guy, for me at least, and this is Giancarlo Stanton, where I start. The reason is because of the numbers that you'll see with very small sample size. I get it against Tyler Glasnow. Glasnow's coming in with the expectation to dominate with some K props, but in just 11 plate appearances, 10 of those counting as at-bats, three long balls, all right? 3. This is a trend. Aaron Judge is back, all right? Just becomes a little more difficult to say, well, I've struggled against this guy in a short amount of time. Let me just pitch around him. Go ahead. Pitch around him all you want, because I'm just saying, for me personally, this is where I start. My first of 3 long balls going to be Giancarlo Stanton. Second, next up, let's look around, Yandy Diaz, all right? At plus 480, those are going to be the best odds, courtesy of Odd Shopper. We'll tell you more about that, of course, but Yandy Diaz in the 24 appearances, 20 have counted. So you've got 3 walks. I get it. 1 jack, though. He's hit for power with 3 doubles against Domingo Germán. We're going to get to Germán coming up. A little sneak preview of Domingo Germán coming up. But Yandy Diaz is the next guy that we're going to jump on here, mainly because of a little bit more history. We may even come back to Diaz. I'm not quite sure if he's going to make the parlay, the meet in 3. But long balls, you've got Giancarlo Stanton, Yandy Diaz, plus 480 we found. We shopped Triston Casas. All right, now this line is insane. So you better take advantage of this at plus 560. Look, if you were so inclined to put them all together, you don't have to, of course, but if you were so inclined to put them all together, that's what it would look like as far as, nearly a $20,000 cash out. I'm just concerned about hitting 3 solo individual. That would be great for me, and that would be great for you. Again, Stanton, limited but solid history. Yandy Diaz, double the history, success. Also coming, limited home run, I get it, but coming in the form of some power, connection there with the 3 doubles. And lastly, we used the Odd Shopper tool to shop the number 1 home run we found that had the widest market width, meaning plus 560 was dominating the market, was Triston Casas. And honestly, you put that together here with this game real quick in Seattle. I get it. George Kirby is on the hill. Slow down. Well, slow down to what? He's not going to walk Triston Casas. We know that. That's great. So he's going to throw. He's going to pitch to some contacts. He's going to try to blow some guys back. Casas is going to be in this lineup. We're going to be fine here at a number that's going to hit well over 120 points to market value. All right. See how easy that is? 3 jacks, 3 long balls there for you. I told you about BetMGM and this opportunity. Look, it's here for you. Okay. So this is the play again. Under a half, Justin Turner hits. That's it. Like, he stays hitless tonight. And look, that's a risk because it's 2-1. I get it. But look, you can earn 2 free months of the Odd Shopper Premium Discord, which is an insane value. Eric Lindquist is there. If anybody is in Philadelphia and recognizes the show, there's the homage. Also, get paid up to $1,000 back. Again, anywhere from 10 to 1,000. Doesn't have to be 1,000. Do you understand? It doesn't have to be 1,000. Quick little shout out to the Discord here. You can see some K props, some K leaders. Bang, we chopped that. Some other stuff going on. Round robins. Show me another K prop. There you go. The daily K leader. Smashing that. Every now and again, we'll sprinkle in. Parlay boost. Of course, the boost in the house. The boost in the house. Taj Bradley. There's another daily K leader. You see what's happening here? Our pal Arthur, nice little tweet encompassing the GOAT, Eric Lindquist. That's what you want. You want Eric? We got Eric there for you. That's all I'm saying. You want Eric? We got him for you. It's super easy. It's super simple. Okay, let's get back to this here. NRFI plays. We're going to roll with 2 NRFI plays, and I'm going to show you the number 1 play from the Odd Shopper Premium tool. Don't worry. We're going to rack everything up at the end. We're going to have a nice, juicy recap at the end of every day. I will be held accountable. I promise you that. People upstairs want me held accountable, just like you want me held accountable. Okay, so our NRFI, 2-piece and a biscuit. All right, I'm going to hit you with 2. The biscuit, a lot of places, when you're ordering the 2-piece and the biscuit, don't get it twisted here. The biscuit makes the meal, right? The expectation is, okay, a lot of y'all out there who are preparing this, the expectation is that you're properly frying and seasoning your chicken. There you go. It doesn't stand out in maybe as much as the homemade biscuit. So we'll see what the Odd Shopper Premium tool has for you. For me, though, I think I'm going to start here at least in Seattle. And we're going to go YRFI. Best line we can find, -105. YRFI in Seattle. All right, so we're going to get a run in this first inning. I just told you one guy, George Kirby, is up. The other guy, Nick Pivetta. Now, the K rate is stupendous at 29.4. He's walking guys with a 10% walk rate. The xWOBA is attackable. The slugging there. I mean, the fact that guys have been getting on base, and I know that's factored in with a little bit of higher of a walk rate, granted. But getting on base, it's going to be tougher on the road to just come in there and blow guys away, even though a lot of people are going to expect Pivetta to K15 guys in this K-happy, lappy lineup. It's not going to happen. George Kirby, on the other hand, I told you on the earlier segment, 261x batting average, 426x slugging. The ball is being hit hard, 40.8. By the way, as far as Pivetta is concerned, 46.3 hard hit. EV is 92. Yeah, I'm willing to take chances that there are going to be some hard hit baseballs out of the park. Next up, that's 1. All right, so for me, it would be the thigh. Next up is the leg. Now the leg. I mean, come on. You're telling me that I'm going to say next up is the leg. I'm in my young, early 40s, if be, and I'm not going to reference Scarface? What's wrong with you? What's wrong with you for expecting that? Shame on you. By the way, whoever put that head together is fantastic. You see the chalkboard app above, the QR code, you can sign up. You don't even need to leave this screen, and you can sign up. Next up for me, Padres Rockies. +138. This is a monster shot right here, okay? Because we're expecting absolutely 0 monster shots out of Coors Field. So, neither should you. Look, you've got one big ask here. Let's be honest. I don't think you're true to the game if you think Seth Lugo is going to get pushed around just because he has been hit. This is a bad, brutal lineup, and the elevation of the baseball doesn't guarantee it leaves the bat in the park or generates multiple base runners simply because they're playing at Coors Field. Seth Lugo, I get it. There are some certain areas of attack here for Colorado, but you could lead a horse. Doesn't mean, I mean, how many times? Come on. I mean, it sounds like me with my 2-year-old toddler. Come on, Teddy, drink. Come on, Teddy, drink. Come on, Teddy. Come on, Teddy, drink. Drink. There you go, Teddy. Drink. Drink. Drink your baba. Drink your bottle. All right? You can say that all you want as the skipper. There you go. You ain't drinking that. I'm telling you. It's going to be an NRFI at Coors Field. Plus 138 is glorious. So we've got Seth Lugo taking care of business. The other side is Austin Gomber. The other side is just a matter of Austin Gomber. The K rate is offensively bad. It smells through the screen. 15.4. Slugging rate, 511. I mean, the fact that this guy is even still in this rotation, looking just at how horrific his numbers are, is mind-boggling. Yet here we are at plus 138 with a chance to get out of a jam, essentially. He's giving up a first-inning base runner, double play. Not everybody's coming in here hitting 600, all right? You're playing odds right now at plus 138 as the better one. Speaking of which, Angels, Braves, I'll leave it there for you, is the third play. YRFI in the house, minus 127. That's Odd Shopper. So we used Odd Shopper. We found a plus EV tool. That's the best available line for you. So what they've done is they've looked across the entire market and they've said, all right, well, that makes sense. It's beating the global market minus the VIG, and it's beating the book minus the book. VIG, pardon me. So it's beating the global market, and that's what you want. So the third play there would be YRFI in the Angels game. Not bad. Now, here's the deal. We're going to build a parlay, our meet and three of the day. Before that, quick, easy. I mentioned the Odd Shopper Premium tool. I'm going to hit you with some home run plays from the tool. So if you don't like my home run, you don't like my long balls, and we'll run through each one of them before we get out. You want to fade my long balls, or you just want to see what the Odd Shopper Premium tool has, just peek behind the curtain. Let's make a deal, right? It's a super easy, simple deal. You sign up, take advantage, 70% below. It's less than a cup of coffee a day. Super easy, super simple, right? And if it's not, then you're drinking the wrong shit. Trust me. And I hit you with the home run plays. Easy, easy. Hopefully you'll understand as soon as you sign up and start using it, how easy it really is. And here you are. Ooh, look at that. Look at the last guy there. It seems like a familiar name. I told you we took him. I don't care. It's all about it. That's all about it right now, is using the tool to beat the books. I'm not doing it alone. See the difference? Plus 777 to the plus 870 on FanDuel. There you have it. That's why we give it to you. That's why we give it to you 70% off, too, on top of that. All right? Let's build a parlay. Meet and three. If anybody knows, famous, for me, Nashville, right? I don't know where else it would be famous from as far as the originator. But the meet and three is exactly that. It's a meat. It's just think of it like a dish that you would get at a cafeteria, or a dish with sections in it, right? It's not just a regular round plate, but it's got sections off in it. So the meat comes in there, whatever it may be, piece of brisket, piece of meatloaf, piece of chicken. Now, granted, understand, I'm in Nashville, so I'm just like Homer Simpson's salvation material. Like, let me at it. And then you get three sides. Whatever it may be, some greens, some mash, some corn, whatever it is, like it's up to you, whatever the sides are available. And you walk into what could be a cafeteria. It could be just a store that's changed over into what looks just like one row. And you go in there, you walk up and say, all right, well, I'll take the brisket, I'll take the mash, I'll take the corn, I'll take the greens. It's the most amazing thing you've ever had. Let's do it. Let's eat. Look at that thing. Woo. Domingo Germán, 6 Ks. Griffin Canning, 6 Ks. Andrew Abbott, 6 Ks. That is your meet and three parlay. Go ahead. I'm putting a half unit on this sucker. Germán, let's start there. Taking on the Rays. Biggest thing we've seen. Now, granted, I get it, like that magnificent performance, perfect, was just that. But the K rate is here. The EV is low at 88. understand that 25.8 K rate and the 236 X batting average. Limited walks at 7.5. That's pretty sick, man. As much as it's been a heavy fade of Herman early in the year, that has completely evaporated. Griffin Canning on the road. Hey, I get it. Atlanta is the better team on the road than they are at home. I don't think Charlie Morton is going to last as long as predicted here. The 24.3 to 10.3 K to walk rate's going to undo him. The 256X batting average undo him. I'm guessing and betting, essentially, that Griffin Canning will be pitching with the lead. The 25.5 to 7 K to walk rate for Canning, 236X batting average. He is a difficult guy to attack. And the Braves, look, it's expected that the Braves are going to put up like 4 or 5 in the first 3 or 4 innings. So Manners is not going to be quick to pull Griffin Canning if he does happen to give up 4 runs, let's say, in the bottom of the second or third. He's going to mix that with Ks. That's going to be his primary source of out, and I want to be a part of that. Sign me up at plus 104. I think that's off, the best number that we could find by all means. And then last one here to throw in the mix is on the road. I understand it's always a little more difficult, but you look at this number for Andrew Abbott to get to 6 Ks, and he's been doing that. He's been striking guys out. That 4-seam that he only throws 3, and he barely throws the other 2 pitches in the change in the curve combined. So you're getting a dominant, heavy hit right now, or I should say heavy hitter, in that 92 to 93 mile per hour 4-seamer that he's just flame throwing behind people. Significantly high, 26.7 whiff rate. Love it. Marcus Stroman, on the other hand, is going to struggle here to strike guys out. He's going to have to pitch some contact. It's not the easiest, as we know, Cincinnati, with some guys who can hit the baseball. Give me that. There you go. Easy stuff, right? All right, we'll run through it before we get out of here, but this is it. We're just going to throw everything together here. All right, one big mash. It's like a breakfast bowl. It's too messy for a wrap. It's too messy for all that. Just put it in a bowl and mix it up, and you got a ton of great ingredients. So appreciate it as always. Thumbs up, subscribe. Again, take advantage of what's below there at BetMGM. First bet's back up to 1,000, and you're getting right back 2 free months of the Discord. Ridiculous. Let's run through it. Here are the long balls. Stanton, Diaz, Casas. Our 2-piece in a biscuit. YRFI in Seattle, NRFI in Colorado, YRFI in Atlanta. That's the Odd Shopper special. And our meet and 3, Herman, 6 Ks, Canning, 6 Ks, Abbott, 6 Ks. And that gets you plus 556. Thank you. We'll be back 6 days a week with this sucker.